Did you know the first animals to truly fly were not birds and also not bats? They were reptiles. Meet the pterosaurs, the first backboned animals ever to evolve powered flight. Pterosaurs lived more than 220 million years ago, during the time of dinosaurs. But here is something important. They were not dinosaurs. They were flying reptiles that lived alongside them. And they were incredible. Pterosaurs came in many different sizes. Some were tiny, about the size of a sparrow, flying through ancient forest, catching insects. But others were giants. One of the largest was Quetzalcoatlus, with a wingspan of over 30 feet. That's about as wide as a small airplane. Imagine a flying animal as tall as a giraffe when standing on the ground. It's hard to believe, but it was real. Look at the skeleton of this giant reptile which were flying. So how did they fly? Their wings were very different from birds. You know, birds use feathers to fly, and bats use skin stretched across several fingers. But pterosaurs had a completely unique design. Their wing was made from a thin membrane of skin and muscle that stretched mainly along one very long fourth finger. Yes, one finger. You can easily observe very long finger in the skeleton. That finger was extremely long and acted like the main support for the wing, almost like the same frame of a kite. The rest of the wing membrane stretched from that finger down to their body. Even though their bones were thin and lightweight, they were strong. Their bones were hollow, which helped reduce weight, just like modern birds. This allowed pterosaurs to be excellent flyers. Some likely soared high above the ancient oceans, while others hunted fish or small animals. You might have heard the name pterodactylus before. Many people use pterodactyl to describe all flying reptiles, but it's actually just one type of pterosaur. Here is another surprising fact. Some pterosaurs had hair-like fibers covering their bodies. This suggests they may have been warm-blooded and active, not slow and scaly like we often consider reptiles. For more than 150 million years, pterosaurs ruled the skies. They were the first vertebrate to solve the challenge of powered flight. Long before birds became common, pterosaurs were already masters of the air. But about 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid hit the earth. This event wiped out the dinosaurs and pterosaurs too. After that, birds became the main flying animals we see today. So next time you see the bird flying overhead, remember, birds were not the first. Millions of years before them, giant flying reptiles with wings made from one long finger were soaring through the skies. Pterosaurs were the true pioneers of flight. Thank you very much.